Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AWA Monday Night. Yeah. Be prepared for a little bit of that, I'm telling you what. Alright, so I'm trying to decide if I want to boost up our coverage anywhere. And I feel like I should. I feel like I could and I feel like I should. I'll do it everywhere except Canada and the US, I think. At the very least, I'll do it in India. We're at the highest we can get there. Okay, so now we've spent nearly 2 million. Uncle Retro, thank you for the host. How are you doing this evening? All right. I think I need to invest a little bit more in our broadcaster. Nice, nice. Oof. We spent 4 million on our media network. I feel like it'll pay off in the long run, though. Because everything is now at small coverage instead of very small. That's a pretty penny, though. I'm dropping 4 million. Because AWA don't give a fuck. Let's see here. We get Flair in 18 days. We get Ventura in, I think, 22? No, 19. Uncle Retro, guess who's getting ready for his burial? He's not gonna have a match yet this week, but he's getting ready for his first match where he gets fucking punked out by Sting. I can't wait to run him into the fucking ground. I'm not gonna lie. In all honesty, the second I saw backstage incidents, I assumed that Hulk Hogan already started some shit backstage. And are we really surprised that Nick Bockwinkel, or are we surprised that anyone's taken to Paulie dangerously to Wrestler's Court? I cannot say that I am. Holy shit! Oh, holy shit! Mad Dog Vachon just took on Paul Diamond as his protege? Does that mean Paul Diamond and yeah, Paul Diamond and Pat Tanaka might say fuck the Diamond Mine. Oh shit. I think we're gonna get ready to get rid of Team USSR. Yeah. Let's see, Scott Armstrong was the one who got a promise from Joe LeDuc. We're gonna have to use that up for sure. But how are we gonna start the evening? I'm thinking we're gonna start it with a accidental door to get Scott Armstrong feuding with Joe LeDuc at all. Me and my fucking accidental door shots. It's gotta be mystery, I believe. No? Ooh. Where the fuck is... Oh, no, not worker surprisingly appears. We will put that, though. We will put that. This is the 80s, back when wrestling news is not a big thing. found, I think. It's found something, something, whatever. Oh yeah, found secret wrestler. Of course his acting's fucking good. It's Ventura we're talking about. I think... Do we want it to be Silver King? I feel like I want it to be someone who's recognizable, so not someone big. In my opinion, Teddy Long certainly should be more than recognizable by now. That's just my opinion, I guess. There we go. You know, yeah, we can have Teddy Long get surprised backstage to see Hogan. Okay, I think we want to have Doom open up the evening and just brutally pound down someone. Or Bad Company. I really want to get Bad Company on track, but they keep having to be these sacrificial lambs. Unfortunately. Uncle Retro, we're actually going to do something against the grain this evening. We're gonna end a show with something other than the Four Horsemen angle. Yeah. People got so accustomed to seeing the Four Horsemen, they're not even gonna see the Four Horsemen in this show. At all. Yeah. They will see Dusty. We gotta have some Dusty in this show for sure. Fuck. They'll hear about Terry. No, they won't hear about Terry Gordy because Coco Beware is not involved in a storyline with Terry Gordy. Oh fuck! Look at those. An 80 Heat storyline and an 82 Heat storyline. Fuck! That's amazing. Okay. replace, maybe? No, not replace. Where is... Maybe it's in pre-match. Where is... I cannot seem to find it right now. I want my particular angle, and I can't seem to find it. Huh. Oh my god, with this quitter angle, I should have it be... I should bring Shawn Michaels up from developmental and have him do this angle, saying he lost his smile without his partner Marty Jannetty. I'm a dick. Oh yeah, pre-match steel spot. Okay, who can sell really well? I care about acting. I do care about selling. You know what? Yeah, there we go. Prince Chris. Because there is the whole rivalry right now, I don't think I actually put a storyline to the Armstrongs versus Rule Britannia, but they're kind of meant to go for each other once I have enough people name-worthy. We gotta have Junkyard Dog at ringside on this one. You know what? I might want to go ahead and change that up a little bit. There we go. They're kind of almost gave off pride, like vibes like Prince was having a match. Joe LeDuc takes out Prince. Okay. So is that what it sounds like when doves cry? Okay. Let's see here. What do we want for our third matchup? Let's see, I believe our light heavyweight champion is currently, yes, injured. And we got the international television title and tag team belts on the Four Horsemen, who are not going to be on the show this evening. We're not really going to have a whole hell of a lot as far as, let's go. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Why didn't I think about doing this? I need to do a trade. I should see if I can trade Hogan to get a few people. So that way I could have Andre come in for a match against Sting as well. Really build that shit up. Ooh, yeah. I think we want to do an Iron Man match in the middle of the card. Why not? I don't want to halt either of their momentum, though. So I think with Hennig and Steiner, I'm going to have it be a draw. Hogan's gonna be busting in here like he's Lex Luger at Nitro. And he's likely going to get booed by the AWA audience. His acting shouldn't be that high. Hogan's should not be. Ah, shit. I'm trying to decide if I should actually have him come in as a heel instead. Okay. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think we're gonna do Dusty and Sting versus somebody. Let's see here. Bob Orton Jr. is actually going to be the one picking up a win. And at ringside, after he makes his special debut, Hulk Hogan's going to go ahead and cut into his shtick. Let's see, Stinger's psychology is... I think Wyndham's psychology... Do I want to do a steal the show, or do I want... You know what, no, let's go ahead and try a spectacle. You should have enough psychology for that. Absolutely. We got one more spot to have a match here. Cactus, Jack, and Akira are not gonna have a match together. Fuck that. No poor chemistry. Give me any heel. Let's see. This might be a fun, odd matchup. Brad Rankins versus Cactus Jack. Okay, let me see here. I think I want to... Oh, that's already called in the rings. Okay, so that's good. That's already good to go. Let me see here. Okay, who all on the power team has good menace? John Nord's menace is 90, okay. Bam Bam Bigelow's menace is 90. Big Van Vader's is 100, and who else? Who else is on the power team? Harley Race. That's right. This Menace is 40. Because he doesn't need Menace. Oh, what else? No. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh, Bob Orton Jr. has a offer for Akira as well. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, go ahead and start the show with the accidental door hit. Scott Armstrong getting shit started as he accidentally hits Joe LeDuc square in the face and continues off. I know what he's doing. Meanwhile, in a spectacular first match of the evening, we're gonna say it's spectacular. It's 48, but hey, it's better than half of the openings, right? We have Doom defeating Bad Company as Doom number 2 hits a Dominator on Pat Tanaka for the win. Meanwhile, we have Prince Chris heading out to the ring for his matchup against Scott Armstrong in the second match of the evening. On his way down the ramp, though, a furious Joe LeDuc comes out and just waylays, sending him out, inserting him into the match. Unfortunately for him, well, his nemesis, Junkyard Dog, is sitting at ringside. He is floored by a missile dropkick from the young up-and-comer Scott Armstrong. In a really good matchup, actually. A fantastic matchup. A lot better than I was thinking it was going to end up, actually. Meanwhile, we have Teddy Long walking backstage past a mysterious guest locker room. He looks around, takes a peek, and hurries off. Completely surprised at who he saw. Meanwhile, in the third match of the evening, we have a fantastic draw in an Iron Man bout with Kurt Hennig and Rick Steiner, as each manage, with legitimate skill of course, that they naturally possess, 3 falls apiece. So we have 6 fall. This match was apparently scheduled for 6 falls. Fuck. Fantastic match. Meanwhile, we have Mad Dog Vachon pulling someone mysteriously into his locker room as he puts Big Van Vader and Bam Bam Bigelow at the door, making sure he sees no one. That's a separate hidden locker room than the one we had before. We got a bunch of covert shit going on this evening. Following that, we do have a alright little match here between Cactus Jack and Brad Rankins, as Brad Rankins happens to catch Mr. Cactus Jack as he catches Mrs. Foley's baby boy in a bridging cradle suplex. Following that, we have Hulk Hogan shown stepping out of the mystery door that Teddy Long looked into, as he walks out and takes a seat at ringside for the main event.
And in a fucking amazing matchup, we have Bob Orton and Barry Windham of the Heenan family catching Sting and Dusty, as Bob Orton Jr. hits Dusty with a superplex for the 1-2-3. Following that, we have, holy shit, the show did not end with the Four Horsemen. It in fact ended with the Hulkster interviewing Gene Okerlund, stating that he did in fact sign on with the stipulation that at the next Supercard coming up in 2 weeks in November, he will be facing Sting for the AWA heavyweight title. And he promises a win. Apparently, we lost popularity in one region only. Meanwhile, everywhere else in the world, we gained. Really digging that. Well, maybe it was because of it being the beginning of the month and having fresh new ability to grow. But I'm willing to bet it had a lot as well to do with expanding our network coverage. Now look at that, look at that, look at that. We gained damn near 3K, or 3,000K off of that show alone. We're currently working on speeding up merchandise. Going at 4% per week, so we got a while on it before it comes into full fruition. But I am kind of curious to see a little something here. Okay, doesn't look like it must have went up by like half or something in popularity in those spots. I didn't seem to really notice anything big there. Automatic selection, TBS, Canadian syndication, and the AWA network will be airing. Are the races out injured? Gagne is still currently on his time off. Same thing with Duggan. Orndorff is out injured, but available for non-wrestling roles. I think he's going to have something to say about Hogan jumping line, because Orndorff was going to be next.
You know what? No. First we're gonna start out with the manager thing. There we go. Alright, we got that set up. Orndorff trying to get a shot at Hogan for jumping the line. Arnie says, "No, we will not be doing that unless Hulk Hogan accepts. Get down. The Tully and Arn are going to be facing off against, why not have Cactus Jack? Cactus Jack and Coco Beware. Fuck it. How's Cactus's psychology? It's pretty good. Overall, I think better than Sting's. Coco Beware is not quite as good as Sting's. I think what we want to do though, with they can both go wild, I think we want to make that a steal the show. We're going to keep Cactus Jack and Coco Beware strong. Because are they going to take the belts off of the AWA Tag Team Champions? No. But they're going to have one hell of a match. Ryan Hildebrand, we're going to have you. Boris Milenko, we're going to have you as the road agent. Okay. Who do I want to have as my sacrificial lamb? Doom. I got an idea. Sean, oh Sean. Hi Sean. There we go. We're gonna start it out with a tag team match and we're gonna end it with a tag team match. There we go. Shawn Michaels and Brett Sawyer versus Doom. Been a wild brawl with Doom just straight up wrecking everyone. Let's see here. Interviewer on this one is going to be... Let's have Gino. No, you know what? No, let's have Rod. We will end the show with a 4 horseman angle tonight. Let's see here. There we go. Steiners are tentatively accepting, but not until Doom beats someone of name. This will give us a little bit of time to keep building up Mr. Ron Simmons. A big plan there. Meanwhile, Sabu, what do we got? Sabu's still considered unimportant. Okay. Sabu versus Scott Armstrong. Sabu winning. A distraction finish by Joe LeDuc. Okay, what if I keep you strong, Scott? Will that help out? I mean, that's really your only momentum is winning that one match against Joe LeDuc. Let's see here. Let me see here. What's I gonna do? Oh yeah, save. Joe LeDuc, Jacques Rougeau, Raymond Rougeau, and Owen Hart. Cavalry is gonna be Junkyard Dog, Bullet Bob, and well, not Brad Armstrong. There we go. How is your stamina there, Magnum TA? Okay, so you should be able to handle a Iron Man match then. Good. Oh yeah, Terry Gordy's who he's feuding with right now. All that shit in the ring. Okay, good. Magnum TA knows whose house this is. He knows it's Hennig's house. This is good. This is good. Yeah, that'd be a regular match. Who's the most over in this group? It's Tully. So Tully is who's going to get a little bit of the star treatment coming down to the ring. All right. That doesn't work for me, brother. We'll park no. I'm going to keep Dean Milenko strong on this one, but I want to try to give a little bit of momentum towards Owen Hart. Have this match be a crowd calmer. Alright, we should be set now. There's our usual. We're just gonna sit there going on a rail for about 10 minutes at the end of the show. The Four Horsemen are. Okay, so we blow this shit up as Paul Orndorff talks with Schwarzenegger backstage, looking to get a title shot match. He was in line at Sting next, and Hogan jumped the fucking line. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. Schwarzenegger reminds him that it was a stipulation of his contract. Orndorff's like, it was a stipulation of my contract. You have to see if he accepts. Doom 2 hitting Brett Sawyer with the Dominator. Starting to see a little bit of improvement there for Mr. Ron Simmons. I'm liking that. Following that, we have a interview with Teddy Long as they challenge the Steiner brothers to a tag team match play. Good old Teddy Long. Following that, we have Scott Armstrong versus Sabu. Sabu hitting a triple jump moonsault after distraction from Joe LeDuc. Still very, very sore about his loss last evening. And following that, we do have a brawl as Joe LeDuc, the Rougeau brothers, and Owen Hart, who we will see in action later tonight, come out to waylay on Scott Armstrong. But Junkyard Dog, Bob Armstrong, and Brad Armstrong hit the ring, chasing the attackers out. The Canadian guard is left looking a little silly. Following that, we have a fucking blockbuster match as Kurt Hennig pulls off a 2-to-1 fall in a 30-minute Iron Man challenge with Magnum TA. Nowhere in half the falls that happened in the Steiner's match, but still a good match nonetheless. Following that, we got Ricky and Scotty Steiner coming out to the ring. They're acknowledging the challenge that Teddy Long and Doom has put out for them, but they are not accepting the challenge. You come back. I'm not really good at impersonating Rick Steiner, and he'd be the main talker at this point anyways. It'd be like, you know, more of a, you come back to us when you've beaten someone with a name, and we'll talk. That's only a tentative stop on that. Meanwhile, following that, we have a matchup between Akira and Bob Orton Jr. as Akira pulls up the surprise upset with a Musabi press for the win. Following that, Hogan comes out, states he's paid his dues in this business. He's earned the right to just walk into a company and get a title match for free. After that, we have Owen Hart facing off against Dean Milenko in a fantastic matchup that nets a 10-minute win with a sharpshooter finish in favor of Mr. Owen Hart. Following that, we have Tully Blanchard walking down the backstage hallway, seemingly looking to link up with Arn Anderson on their way before a commercial break. Following that, we have honestly nowhere near as good of a matchup as I thought we'd be able to get with these four. But we do have Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson beating Cactus Jack and Coco Beware with a spike pile driver, making defense number 6 for the AWA World Tag Team titles. Following that, we have an amazing fucking closeout promo as the Four Horsemen take their rightful place at the end of the show with a microphone and Gene Okerlund. And unfortunately, we did drop a little bit of popularity in one region there, but are making it up in many others. Once we get Hogan actually wrestling and starting to give up W's and people's popularity starts skyrocketing, I think we're going to see that. Dave Hebner. Dave Hebner is currently considering being paid less by us for an extra year of work compared to being paid more by the WWF. We won't even give him bonuses for events. We're gonna be stealing one of their better refs. I like it. I like it.
Live event experience. We'll have to check that out here in un momento. Meanwhile, we should check and see. Ooh, holy shit. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Flying Brian? Okay. Making a contract offer on Flying Brian Pillman, naturally.
When did Stone Cold enter? Because I would like to get the blondes. Let's see here. 89 is when Stone Cold debuted. Okay. So we got a few years before we can do anything about the blondes. Okay. Who the fuck is Ricky Rice? Maybe I could make some use out of him. Oh, that's Axelrotten. He's actually not really great in the ring, but is actually a decent person compared to Ian Rotten. Let's see here. Oh wow, we made another 3,000 in wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Orndorff is now active. Ooh, over in CCW, following up their feud, or following up their matchup. It seems that Coco Beware and Arn Anderson are actually going to be going into a bit of a feud. Interesting. Okay, I only have 2 people recognizable right now in developmental. And that's Damien. And Mike Jones. Because I'm not making him I might make him Vincent, but certainly not Virgil. If I make him Vincent, I might actually put him with the Heenan family. Okay, I cannot do any kind of war tactics against the WWF. Luckily, they can book themselves into the ground. Hey, they are spending less and less on workers though while we poach them. Okay. Go ahead and continue. Go ahead and continue. Okay, yeah, Jim Crockett and Mid-South, they got their money. But we had our money. We just spent it all on making more money. Holy shit, New Japan? New Japan, you guys are in the hole? Okay, they're not in a bad enough position to need a buyout yet, okay. I mean, I would totally buy out New Japan. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, is the WCCW is world class mad at me? Okay, okay. Absent workers, Bret Hart naturally, Dusty, Harley Race. Still waiting on Jesse Ventura's contract to begin and Ric Flair. I need to do something about Al Snow and Tracy Smothers. Oh wow. Sabu became recognizable after that win. Norman Smiley, we're gonna bring him up here. No, we want to take Masahiro Chono out. We want to put Wellington Williams in there. Oh, Jim Brunzell in there. We'll keep Brunzell strong, but we're going to hand the win over to Doom. Gonna protect Brunzell and keep him strong. Okay, we'll keep Laparca happy. How many more people are gonna be mad at Ron Simmons for winning? No one. Okay. Good. Don't fuck with Ron. I believe it was don't mess with Ron, but I like don't fuck with Ron better. Let's see. Gold standard, I need to get Tom Pritchard back to being noticeable again. Keep Jacques strong. Ah, I got an idea. Bobby Heenan is gonna go ahead and lure Hulk Hogan out for an ambush from the Heenan family. That'll set up a tag team match that Sting is going to win this evening. This is going to actually be Hogan's first match in the AWA. Paul Orndorff is actually going to go ahead and request a match with Coco Beware from Arnold. It's going to get accepted, and guess what? That's how he gets his way out of the main event. Paul Orndorff is going to finally have his first AWA match. Hulk Hogan will be as well. But they're not going to be in the ring together, aside from the assault, the beatdown. the Donnybrook. He's going to leave Barry Windham and Bob Orton Jr. to take on Hogan and the Stinger. We're gonna keep the Heenan family strong. And at one part, Hogan's going to be distracted by Bobby Heenan. Another part of the matchup, he's going to be distracted by Paul Orndorff. Or attacked, rather. Okay, I bet you Paul Orndorff is willing to go ahead and be happy with it if he's kept strong in the matchup. Okay. Yep. Boom. The fix is in. We got Coco Beware beating Paul Orndorff as he catapults his way into stratosphere of the World Heavyweight title. Fucking A right. See here. Do we want to do Junkyard Dog and nah? I feel like I'll wait on that. Look, Hogan's got 100% star quality. So I think what I want to do here oh, it's in pre-match, that's right. take a couple minutes off of the opening matches here. That one has to be a 10, that's right. Some of the additional time is from other stuff. Let's take a couple minutes off of that. Okay, we got some space to put in 3 angles. Let's see. I'm not sure. Do I really? You know what? Hey, how about this? Muda's acting is high. We'll put the Great Muda. Definitely put Sting. We'll put Tully. Terry Gordy, Magnum TA. And Kurt Hennig, he's rather over. We're gonna foreshadow to something going on in the future with Hogan and Vader at the end of the show. Nothing's scheduled or set right now, but something gonna be nice to have here. Let's see here. I think we're gonna go ahead and have Junkyard Dog assisting Scott Armstrong as a little beef with Joe LeDuc, who he'll be facing in a week, or technically less. No, a little bit over a week at the Supercard. Let's see here. And we're gonna have Sting hyping up the match against Hogan in a week at the Supercard. Alright, let's get this show kicked off with Orndorff looking for a match later this evening against Coco Beware. Schwarzenegger says, you know what, yeah, I can do that. Following that, a little bit of a battle royale action as we have Doom number 2 winning in about 10 minutes here with Jim Brunzell, La Parka, and Black Magic getting to the end. Black Magic got the most eliminations over the course of the match, and we will soon find out a little bit more about this British wrestler. Hell of a technician, hell of a guy, hell of a smile. What the fuck was he doing in the ring? A little bit of the big wiggle. Meanwhile, following that, we have Bobby the Brain Heenan calling out a former nemesis in Hulk Hogan once again, leading his stupid ass out to the ring for a beating by Paul Orndorff, Bob Orton Jr., and Barry Windham, as the Heenan family has once again one-upped Hulk Hogan. Different promotion, same bullshit. I'm just saying. Oh, I probably booked it better than Vince did. Funny enough, though, Paul Orndorff, he's already got a fucking bye, 'cause he's got a whole match later this evening. Following that, the Rougeau brothers take the L to the Dr. Tom Pritchard of the Gold Standard with a fantastic powerbomb. Following that, Sting hypes up his upcoming match with Hulk Hogan. After that, we have a excellent match with Rick Steiner, Kurt Hennig, and Brad Rankins in a collegiate fucking phenomenon as three truly legitimate gentlemen score one fall each. Following that, we have Junkyard Dog and Scott Armstrong getting into it with Joe LeDuc and Owen Hart of the Canadian Guard backstage. And following that, we have Coco Beware pulling out a birdbuster on Paul Orndorff and kind of catching the wily old vet by surprise. Following that, we have a really underwhelming opening. Or entrance, rather. With a fantastic main event. We see Sting catch a Scorpion Deathlock on Barry Windham, with Bobby Heenan distracting Hogan, and later on in the matchup, Paul Orndorff outright attacking Hogan. This may have been the whole clever ruse to, I'm not going to get in the ring with him, I already have a match. Unfortunately, they underestimated the AWA a heavyweight champion of the world, the Stinger. Following that, we have one hell of a chaos as many of the top guys of the AWA spill out into the ring, and we see a face-off between Big Van Vader and Hulk Hogan. And that is how we close up on the first week as far as shows are concerned. We will see if we have any contract shit going on. So we already have this going on. Is this Brian Pillman signing with us? Or is this... This might be Dave Hebner finally taking our contract offer. It's both. It's both. What's the class clone do again? Oh yeah. We're gonna send Brian Pillman to Southwest, or not to Southwest, to Stampede. Holy shit. Who's written? Our cost is going to start going up as our extremely over roster starts getting new contracts. And then we might start running into problems because we built them that fucking high. I'm telling you, I was not ready for that, but hey, it works. Our broadcast revenue at the end of the, well, yeah, that should be everything, is about a third of what we made last month, which is a really good sign. Dr. Wagner Jr., is that the... That's the brother of Silver King. Okay. Oh, we need to do our trade. That's right, I forgot we need to trade. Oh, and Ghosts and Goblins has now been released on the NES. Dean Milenko, we're gonna go ahead and offer you a new contract. El Snow, you're kind of acting as a perennial jobber at the moment, but if you are, you're my jobber. There's an exclusive contract.
What have we not clicked on to get it to gray out? There we go. Really? Okay, Hogan is really over in Japan. Is he as over in Japan though as Joe Milenko? No, he's like 3 times as over. And they won't even trade Joe Milenko. Wow, New Japan just has no interest in Hogan, okay. Huh. Wow. Oh, we could get rock and roll Buck Zumhoff. If I want someone electric, I'd rather go for Steve Regal. Not Steven Regal, but Steve Regal. What? We can't seem to trade Hogan for anything. Huh. Oh, Bob Armstrong and Joe LeDuc. Interesting. I had no idea they had a history there. I like how despite the fact that I have Hogan, there's no potential tag teams here. Where's Jushin Thunder Liger in the worker pool? Okay, he's still on excursion, but... We're getting Jushin Thunder Liger back for 3 weeks.
Hey, doing good, Josh. Doing good. We just made 2 signings. One a referee, and one a new worker in the business. Actually, no, we're about to make a 3rd signing though. We signed Dave Hebner away from the WWE. We're just waiting on him to write out his contract. We've just re-signed Jushin Thunder Liger, but guess who broke into the business? We just signed Brian Pillman and have sent him to our developmental company, Stampede Wrestling, to meet up with the Harts. Almost like there's gonna be a little foundation going on here. We're actually just about at the end though, so you missed it, but the VOD is always going to be there. Wow. Team Triple X of Hillbilly Jim and Mike Rotundo. Huh. Meanwhile, Roddy Piper won the vacant WWF title as he faced off against Road Warrior Animal for the honor. Stan Lane wants a pay rise. We'll give him 75%, but not the full 100%. No. Okay, we gotta re-sign this man. We have to resign Ted. We have to resign Ted fucking Oates. I'm telling you, we need him. He's a valuable part of the roster. He is the measuring stick. No, I'm referring to Ted Oates, the guy who I just said was the measuring stick of the AWA. That's who we were resigning. Let's see here. We spent, out of that $5 million that we had, we spent almost $4.5 million on upgrading our media network, which I'm fine with. Look at that. Look at that fucking merch revenue. Okay, we got going up at 4% progress. We got, hold up, $80. I had to do too much fucking math at work today with lumber. Give me un momento. Okay, it looks like we got, really? 20? Yeah, I guess that does make sense. 20 weeks
until our merchandise finishes going up. So Sting was easily the highest merch seller last month. This month, oh yeah, I'm not surprised it's Hogan, considering his popularity points and whatnot. Meng is still the number 14 spot, despite not having shown up. Okay, here's the thing. Meng hasn't been on TV for about 2 weeks. And people are still buying his stuff more than Arn Anderson. That says something, I'm telling you. Oh. Okay, so Kevin Sullivan is the booker of a brand new promotion. I see. Phenom Wrestling Association. Okay. So now that Paul Orndorff is back, he has not his back. Now that he's no longer injured, he's had his first match in the AWA, which was a losing effort to Koko Beware. Hogan has now also made his debut match. In a tag team win that Sting ended up getting the win on against Barry Windham and Bob Orton. And Akira, I'm actually kind of surprised. He did fantastic against Bob Orton Jr. Real star. Joe LeDuc has one more match with Scott Armstrong for those promises. Let's go ahead and check our creative. Yeah. Magnum TA, Scott Hall, Kazuya Yamazaki, and Yoshinari Ogawa are the next big things. There are Brock Lesnar's hot prospects. Doom 2, Bret Hart, Medusa, Scott Hall, Shinya Hashimoto. Talk the Talk. Yeah. Best talkers that we have: Ventura, Hulk Hogan, Bobby Heenan, Nick Bockwinkel, and Dusty Rhodes. I'm not surprised at all. Showstoppers, well, fuck, I cannot wait to start utilizing Ric Flair to his fullest potential. Muda's a fucking blockbuster. Muda and Flair. That's what I want to have. Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Bob Backlund, Dusty Rhodes, and Larry Zbyszko are our ring generals. Who's not hot right now? Masato and DDP don't really have much momentum going on, but we're gonna get that fixed, I do believe. Meng has not been on the card in 2 weeks, and he still has a lot of momentum. His momentum is just carrying him through. He could have one match a month, and people will be like, Meng is a wrestling god. Meanwhile, he has more momentum than Koko Beware, who we've been pushing to the fucking moon. Granted, I don't know if we've... Oh yeah, I've heard about that. I wonder if that's going to be an online mode, because that would be interesting.
Really? Ming has 28 losses? I'm surprised. It's probably either due to some shenaniganry or count out. 9 draws. I've booked Ming extremely fucking strong. Hidden Gems, Rick Rude. And I think that these 3 are like completely newly developed. Oh no, not Dan Marsh. I believe that these 2 are just like randomly developed characters. There's completely new looking pictures for names you've never heard of or can find online anywhere. But that is the whole point of it, throwing in some new created stuff.
But that is going to bring a close to week 1. However, okay, yeah, nothing special there. I'm assuming that these are all handshake deals. Yeah, it's likely. And I don't blame them for it. Oh man. Now I have to wonder if GM mode is going to be compatible online, because that would be interesting. I mean, it'll still be nowhere near as in-depth as this game, but it should be a good time. If they did have... Josh, I gotta ask, if they do have online GM mode and we face off, are you gonna keep injuring half of your rosters in weekly cage matches?
Oh man, that was a good time. That was a good time. In all honesty, right now I'm just stalling for the last couple minutes here to hit the 2-hour mark. Although what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and pimp my Glimish shit out, because Glimish is the place to be. And when I get back to streaming a little bit more consistently, it's mostly going to be there again. Oh, I think I don't care that he's difficult to work with. I kind of want to go for Bad News Allen once he comes available. He seems pretty fucking legit, I'm telling you what. Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for stopping in, and I shall catch you all next time. Adios.